I look rough. Yes, it is early on a Sunday morning, but this is what, when you AI your cows, looks like. Got a cow in here eating, one of my Jerseys, and we got to get her in this head chute back here and AI her. When you don't keep a bull, or you're primarily trying to use AI or artificial insemination, AI can be so many things these days, but you're trying to breed up to better bulls and use AI, then you're on their schedule, unless you want to try to sync them up and give them shots and things to sync their cycles and try to AI them that way. But that's not as successful sometimes as catching their natural heat. So this girl, I'm going to show you, she had a heat patch on, and last night, you can see it right there, it's turned red, it's white. This is a Jersey. Yes, she does have bones showing, hips showing. It's a Jersey, but she's healthy. She's just the angle you're looking at. But yes, they are skinnier framed. They're bred to make milk, not meat. So, but that heat patch popped last night, and that made me stand and watch the cows for a minute. She was in active heat. She was trying to ride other cows, standing still and letting them ride her. So standing heat. So we wait 12 hours. That's what we're doing out here this morning. That's when it's time to breathe.
What are you doing?
Videoing you.
What?
Because you're handsome.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Handsome working man.
You're embarrassing me.
We are hauling pigs. We have got, there's actually 16, but that's number 16, and that is a new breeder boar for us. He's a cross between a Berkshire and an Old Spot. And then there's 15 of these. They came out of 2 different litters, but they were born right back to back. Berkshire Old Spot crosses. And then there is a big Berkshire sow. No, scratch that. Old Spot sow in the trailer. How old do you think she is, Ben? She's not that old.
I'm gonna say probably 3 to 4.
She's not an old sow, but she's just not very productive. So she is going to become sausage. I really, really don't like to process boars, and I definitely don't now that we have the market, but old sows that have a little age on them make really good sausage because it's generally lean, flavorful. I mean, you could make them into pork chops, but it'd be kind of tough. So that's the job here today. We got a really big week here on the farm hauling these pigs, and we have to haul a set of, we call them steers, but some of them are heifers. We've got appointments at the end of the week for 7 beef. We'll be taking those. And
6
then
or 7.
7. And then next week we take a whole load of the last of the meat chickens. So pretty big week and a half here. Really excited to be trimming down some chores, aren't we?
Yes.
We tired. Hey guys, it's early Monday morning. Not as early now, but we got up at 6 to bring these pigs over here. What do we drive? An hour and a half to bring them to the processor. So it's about a 3 to 4 hour trip by the time we get them over here, do all the unloading, give the cut instructions, get back home. So we needed to get an early start because we still have to feed and milk and stuff when we get home. It took a couple of attempts to get all these loaded.
It did not go well the first time.
It did not go well, that's right. So we brought 15 feeder pigs and then a sow. I think I told you all that at the beginning of the video. So we did not film that process because honestly, working animals and loading animals especially, we can't focus on the filming. We have to focus on the animals because it's hard enough as it is. So we loaded actually I take that back. We loaded the sow first, right?
Yep.
We loaded the sow. course, she's not been with these piglets, so we knew they were going to kind of probably be a little rowdy. Went back there, we shut her in the front of the trailer, went back there, loaded half of them. Am I getting this right?
Yep.
I'm trying to remember how we did this.
I think we loaded 8.
Then we shut the back of the trailer, and then we had to work to open the middle gate of the trailer. That took both of us, and they got
Not much room.
not much room. They got really like rowdy, I guess you'd say, just loud, because they were like, what do you want from us? So we're trying to get that middle gate open, got that swung open, so they were just all in the whole trailer, shut everybody, her and those 8 up at the front, so we could load the other 7. In the midst of all this, they got out once of the little loading area. We need some better gates in that area, but if you've bought gates lately, you know gates are expensive, and so we need some gates that they can't see through as well. So that's either going to be buy gates and put stuff on them like 10 or something so they can't see through it, or I don't know. Ben, are you thinking solid gates?
No, you'll have to put some 10 or something on there to block the view.
Yeah, something so they cannot see a way out. So they did see a way out, and I was just using a piece of tin to try to keep them from the gate. I didn't do a good job. They got out once in the midst of all this, so we got them back in. Always have that one pig who's a problem, so we had to go chase her down. It was a rodeo. Finally got them all loaded, and that sow just would not stop, just barking at them and just
It was fighting.
trying to fight. Yeah, so we're like, we don't want them biting each other, cutting each other up, so we wound up backing up to the corral, putting her out in the cattle sweep tub. She spent the night there. The rest of them stayed in the trailer. Got up at 6, like I said, and got her back loaded with the rest of them, and now we are almost here. So we're going to drop these off. I'm not going to show you, but I got a whole list of people. Our processor is awesome, so they will do part of these for custom cuts for customers. If I don't know how states are different, but in our state you can sell to a customer and it not be inspected. It can be a custom order. So basically, like at the point that it gets over here, it kind of quote unquote belongs to them, so that it doesn't have to be USDA inspected. And then we do some of them USDA inspected, and we'll do the sow USDA inspected sausage. So gonna get over here, get them all loaded, sorted, instructions given, and get turned around. You got anything you want to say?
Ready to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting tired of this drive over here.
Yeah.
But they're amazing. This is actually the same processor that was right down the road years ago. Same company owns them. Or owned them.
Same people.
Yeah, our hogs were in the smoker when the smoker actually caught on fire and burnt the whole facility down.
And we use someone closer sometimes too. This processor, their packaging is just so good. And when you're selling by the pound, that's a huge deal, is how neat and professional the packaging looks, I guess. So anyway, we're making the trek over here. Also, Ben is about to have knee surgery. Not sure if we've shared that with y'all.
Hopefully about.
Yeah, he's waiting. He had a work injury, so it's not his choice to be home from work. They were just like, you have to go home till this is resolved. And so we're trying to get a lot of things accomplished that he's able to do. His knee is hurting, and like yesterday doing these pigs, he tried to just jog once and wound up almost falling down, hurt his knee again. It's not going to get better. He has his is it your meniscus is torn in like 2 or 3 places. We've never got complete clarification on that, so he's about to have surgery on that. But thankfully the Lord has worked it out, and we're going to get these pigs hauled. We're hauling beef Friday. We're hauling our last set of chickens next week. So if we can get through all that, which it looks like we're gonna, because they haven't even called us with the surgery date yet, that's gonna be so wonderful, because I'm gonna have everything on me to do and while he recovers. So there we are. Trailer is empty. We're done. Whoop whoop. Gonna be a much lighter drive home than the drive here. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
More
I'm
work
glad
to
you're
do.
driving.
We'll see y'all. God bless.